it in my mouth. Then, take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
You've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others.
Is everything alright?
Of course. I'm fine, see? Look at my face.
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Alright. No, you're not
What did
Eureka.
Yuri say about the fucking beach one?
She said that Natsuki's idea was it.
To write something simple. And she's like, oh fuck, I'll write about something simple I can get.
And I'll make it deeper.
Hi, man!
Oh, fuck me.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure!
Pressure!
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It may also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Boo.
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Everybody's noticed.
Just her writing style?
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, she's got a big, beautiful writing style.
That's it.
Two of them.
It's huge.
You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to
Like
describe
you
it.
didn't know the word. Romantic.
She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
Or a sword. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Trying. You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
What? Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Fucking
But
bitch.
dude, bazinga!
If I almost had a heart attack, you bitch.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
I really didn't do that.
You sure didn't.
Screamed it out in the
And
classroom.
then said bazinga.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
You're just a hunchback.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Here we go.
Alright.
So enthusiastic.
Oh, fucking hell, this is gonna be like scrolling for days for a word.
It's good. It's short though, technically.
The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather,
Scroll. Damn it.
lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless.
Oops. Okay. That was more.
But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady.
Whoops, I moved it.
I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer from which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. and we shall seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
That was fucking
Poetic.
something else.
That was poetic.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Oh, I see. I never really put much thought into it.
Don't put much thought in much things except for tits.
That's right.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day!
Fuck, here we go.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it isn't that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, fuck you. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right?
Ah, fuck.
Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. I started with my fucking Sayori voice. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
It sounded like you were going to go to a Brooklyn accent for a second there.
Is it just me?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I'm walking in.
I'm walking. Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. You.
Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Shit's about to get real.
It seems you're right.
Sigh!
Shit's about to get real.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
So shum decency.
Show.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well. She went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second,
Fuck yeah.
she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Who?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Did he say that or?
So I think that's in your head.
But it's got the quotation
I
mark.
don't
Yeah.
have the quotation marks.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so
Fucking what?
let's decide whatever we'll be doing this weekend.
Hooray! I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
I'll be making... What?
But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them.
Sorry, I went over early.
And as for Yuri, can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
His tits out.
I'm useless.
No!
That was a big leap.
That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's point counting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder for you when she's not around.
Good save.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's right.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bert.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
Oh, fuck.
You could always help me out as well. It would be really, I would be really appreciative of that.
You've definitely got a fucking choice coming.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Back off, bitch! It's mine!
Can't fight, can't fight.
If you don't know how to bake, there's always something dirty work I can give to you.
Give you some dirty work.
It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own.
Shut up, Yuri.
Bird may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bert to...
Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
Baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bert to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know.
True that.
So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Bert, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me.
Haha.
But of
you
course,
picked Sayori.
I'm going to go with... Ooh.
Shit's about to get nasty.
What's Sayori doing? She's doing like... Isn't Sayori helping Natsuki?
She's helping Monica, yeah, she's designing.
It'll be all three of us then.
Possibly.
Fucking three-way.
But then which one do you pick to get to that? Because yeah, if Sayori's like not feeling well, then she wouldn't go anywhere, I would imagine.
I went back to Sayori's house where she necked herself.
That's
The
big.
end.
Hit save for us. We'll all save it.
Gonna second. I always hate hitting. Wait, can I just right click? Yes, I can.
Yuri.
Ooh, sticking with Yuri.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Bert?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said that'd be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Bert?
Me? I guess you say I'm a little interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Duh.
Natsuki?
I said duh. What?
Ah, that's why.
Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
You anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bert picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had.
Right.
They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
But why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcake's going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Yeah. I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Can I get your digits?
Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alrighty then. Yuri and I exchange numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Second base.
Yeah? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all.
Now that's where I keep all the bodies.
I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
No, there's too many dead raccoons in my house. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way.
Oh.
I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Bert.
Yeah, Bert.
I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression.
like that, ow.
Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
Eh? I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me?
I
Yuri thinks really hard again. looked straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
You gotta
As if
kiss.
it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows.
Thumbnail for the last video is gonna be you pair kissing.
I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday?
So excited.
My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us?
Fuck.
Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell.
No foolies.
But
Yeah,
until then,
pussies.
I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. I'm gonna see tears.
Big old titties. Alright, Sunday. We missed
It's
Saturday.
It's Sunday.
Saturday.
Did nothing. You just
Absolutely nothing
you
happened.
wanked to anime all day.
Fucking watch anime all day. and
Fucking big pile.
Like, shit, I gotta clean this.
fucking turns up on Sunday and he's all fucking skinny and shit.
Fucking Sultana.
I go to your room, like, yeah, no, my room's full of
Dehydrated.
bad.
Yeah,
the dust scene is
There's
just.
a
Yeah.
lot of used tissues.
Don't ask questions.
I was sick, okay?
Yeah, I
Very
had the
soon.
flu yesterday. I got rid of it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh no, it's ectoplasm. It was a ghost.
Go!
A spooky ghost.
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much.
It wouldn't.
Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her.
Before I got nudes.
But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
here we
I
go.
decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over.
It got really fucking quiet.
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself.
Something
My
fucking bad.
God, it's not doing well.
Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. house is
Oh.
quiet.
Stuck in here.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
Hey, you're up.
When I get nervous.
It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her.
Oh. That's you.
Sayori?
Oh,
Oh, she lied!
oh. Fuck.
Holy shit!
That was tense as fuck.
What the fuck?
Whew. Oh.
Alright.
Go,
Never
Chris.
mind.
But
I bet.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
I killed your girlfriend. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. Been quite a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
Calendar. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Why is that 1 month just scribbled out?
That's where she plans to send it.
Oh.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us.
Awkward.
Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point.
She's a fucking robot.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
It's no good, Bert.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have... Hang on, you wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish.
What the fuck?
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me.
Fucking Jesus.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders.
What the fuck?
What on earth are you saying?
Where's the Joker?
Are you listening to yourself right now?
Where's Barbara? Where's her mom?
Just trying to get it. Trying to get the voice.
Shut up, crime.
I know something's happening. Something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
Empty as fuck. You really put me in a trap, Bert. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You just seen it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Bert?
Man, I don't
Yes,
like
I
being the
had
name.
no choice this time. Yeah, well, you did it.
My bad.
The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am?
Man, this is getting deep.
Why go to school?
Started going down a hole.
This is your fault, Bert. You made us play this. Why eat?
Oh, it was
Why
cute.
make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me this before? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand it all, Bert. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet symphony when people try and care about me.
God damn it.
It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
That's harsh.
It's fucking... That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart.
God
Holy
damn.
shit. Now that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. I had to say it like that.
Gosh, you did. Had to alleviate the tension.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, we started as a bit of a prick. Now we're like, I want to help.
Oh god.
I'm so sorry, I missed this.
No, but there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Oh, Jesus.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders.
I don't think this is helping. Ah,
This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
might be better.
But
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. Wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back.
Oh.
Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
no. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. But I
I feel like an asshole now. Damn time.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm doing this the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes. I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
No, that's gonna help.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
Oh.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, but the only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. I get it now.
Yeah, that
The only
makes
time
sense
I'm
when
not
you get to
feeling
it.
nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. And as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun, right?
yeah.
Jesus.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would.
I'm gonna go see my big titted girl.
Yeah.
Damn it. Of all days, this has been the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
Up and down. In his yes motion.
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know that it would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
That's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it.
Oof.
say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy,
Yeah.
but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too.
Because I'm a raging boner.
That's gonna be a real fucking sad episode. I can already see it from here.
Oh,
I think Sayori
Jesus.
is right.
It sucks because the fucking next time and previously on is so happy. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
We're just gonna hit that and just be like...
That's gonna have to be its own, like, it's like going to Sayori's house.
Yes. Sayori. They have all the like club music names and then just Sayori's house.
Yeah.
Fucking... In this episode, we're dealing with real life consequences.
And it hurts.
Ugh, I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow.
Optimism.
I should just focus on what's ahead of me.
Yeah. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Yuri's gentle fingers, wrapped around my wrist, send a tingle sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago.
Everything hurts so much.